the song for me, you know, was sort of a broader statement, I think, about you know, the subject matter of the whole record. You know, this idea of struggle and this idea of overcoming struggle and just trying to get past a difficult time. Ain't this the life? We shot it all on the beach, the Pacific Ocean. So that is, as a lot of people know, one of my muses and one of my huge inspiration points. So to spend a day on the beach, whether it be shooting a video or doing anything else, is always cool by me. The weather was amazing. It was probably 80 degrees outside, and we just hammered it out, you know, just out there on the sand. Looking through the telescope, the idea is that all of a sudden I realized in my efforts to evade the ever-rising tide that I have not done so well, and that it is, in fact, risen.
And action! And use your telescope.
The water is rising. It's coming for us. It was really one of the last songs that I wrote for the record, and it was a song that I like to say is maybe a song about acceptance. Getting to a place where maybe you know that you haven't exactly found what you may be looking for, or maybe maybe at that point I hadn't found the peace that I maybe had been searching for throughout the process of making this record and just in my life in general at the point that I was making the record, but that I had attained a certain level of acceptance of that fact. That maybe I hadn't gotten there yet, but I felt close. It was sort of the moment in the album where I was beginning to see the light, and was beginning to see, you know, how the years leading up to this moment had kind of played out, and it really was positive. I was finally coming to a spot where, you know, whether I'd reached it or not, I knew what I was looking for, which was a little bit of resolve, and in that sense I did find some form of resolution, I suppose.
I wanted to end here with like a really great shot of the piano and the water right there, but it's just we're too far away.
On my face.
So I'm just going out there and just going to end on you going under.
Cool.
The water.
So we're going all the way in.
You're going.
All right.
You have to go underwater as long as you can.
Okay. And Pacific Ocean is always a little cold, but I'm always down. You're in this moment, you're shooting something, and really the idea becomes like, don't f up the shot. You gotta swim. Maybe my favorite part of the day. That was fun. We shot the whole video up at Point Magoo, like up towards like Ventura County line, you know, and it's a little bit tricky getting all these locations to kind of work and look like they're not at the beach. Beginning of the shoot, I'm essentially leaving home, you know, with whatever I can grab, you know. So, and one of those things is my piano, and the other thing is a suitcase with clothes. Thinking about taking this bag on my next tour.
You should.
It's really sturdy. It's obviously survived a lot. I think there were just like all these old travel stickers from the 50s or something like that, you know, keeping that vintage vibe alive. Let's see where we've been to. Kawana Hotel in Japan. Spent a lot of time in Rotterdam. Like, I've been to Rotterdam like twice. And the concept of the video is I mean, I think specifically kind of a love that haunts you, and maybe one that you try and run away from, but can't seem to escape. I think that's in general what the rising water and me getting in that car with my few possessions and rolling out of town with. I think that's, you know, really what we set out to prop up in the video itself.
All right, here we go.
Yeah, rehearsal, we'll play back.
There's a lot that I don't know. There's a lot that I'm still learning. When I think I'm letting go, find my body, it's still burning. And you hold me down, and you got me living in the past. Come on and pick me up. Somebody clear the wreckage from the glass.
There's been so many stories told about me and my life and what's led up to this record. And, you know, obviously I've been a part of telling a lot of those stories because I get asked those questions all the time. But my biggest hope for the record is that people can, in some ways, find a way to detach a little bit from my story, you know, and listen to this record and try and make it a part of theirs. There'd be times where we'd be shooting and there'd be lights set up and the whole deal, and all of a sudden you would just see a huge wave.